I'm Dr. Lenny Moore, clinical psychologist and certified hypnotist. For the past 26 years, I've been the hypnotist of choice for dozens of the world's most famous celebrities, entertainers, artists, NFL, NBA, professional boxers, golfers, collegiate athletes, and everyday people. I've written and published many articles, newsletters, and books on psychology, hypnosis, mind manipulation, and how to analyze people. I've also treated thousands of clients for all forms and types of mental health issues, fears, addictions, and other problems. I never met anyone that I couldn't cure or drastically improve their lives. I've also amassed millions of viewers, subscribers, and followers on my social media sites and YouTube channels. And also I have millions of fans who have watched me or attended my comedy stage hypnosis shows all over the world. Today, I'm going to give you, free of charge, one of my most compelling speeches in which you will learn more about how your brain works, how to overcome all of your fears, and how you can become super successful in anything that you choose to do. You are born with superhuman powers and capabilities with no limitations. However, over the years of your growth, you are constantly programmed to become normal and to fit in. You are constantly told by thousands of people, no, no, no. You're told you can't do this, you're told you can't do that. And that's impossible. And you can't accomplish this or you can't accomplish that. That you begin to believe it and accept it. Emphasis on words, believe, feel, and accept. Life is simple. People make it complicated. Life is about three simple things: what you believe, how you feel, and what you're willing to accept. If you believe you can do something, you're right. If you believe you can't do something, you're also right. Your brain will help you live up or down to your expectations. Your beliefs are the most powerful asset that you might possess. Remember, your brain does not control you. You control your brain. It's like your internal computer, always waiting on you to give it a command or a task to do. How you feel. How you feel about yourself. How you feel about yourself. How you feel about your current situation. How you feel about the people around you that's closest to you. If you feel that you belong in a certain place or at another level, you will find a way to get there. What you're willing to accept is basically your standards. It's what you are willing to do and sacrifice to get to where you want to be in life. There are levels to your consciousness. There's the beta level, the alpha level, the theta level, and the delta level. Let it be known that all of your fears, phobias, addictions, anxiety, depression, stress, and other issues are located in the basement of your subconscious, called the delta level. That's why it is so difficult to overcome these fears, phobias, problems that you might have, because people aren't able to reach that level of their brain on their own. However, through hypnosis, it can easily be done. Your ultimate success is on the other side of all your fears. Everything on this side of your fears is low-hanging fruit. It's average, ordinary people who are too afraid to take risks and chances. These are people who just want to conform and be a part of the pack, never venturing outside of their comfort zone. But to get there, you got to go through those fears or go beyond your fears. Confidence. Confidence is being prepared for all situations, objections, and obstacles. Momentum is just a succession of positive things going in your favor. Experience is what you get when you don't get what you want. I never learned anything from winning. But when I lose, I go back and analyze everything and find out and think, what could I do better to avoid these situations happening again so I don't ever suffer another loss? Dreams. Your dreams can only come true when imagination is met with effort and determination. You can dream all you want to, come up with these great ideas, but unless you put forth some effort and determination, they will remain dreams and great ideas. Impossible. The word impossible is just someone's opinion. It's not a fact. For every great invention or accomplishment achieved by someone, the inventor was told it was impossible and you can't do it. Self-discipline. The most important thing that you can possess in order to become successful is self-discipline. It is the ability to regulate one's emotions, thoughts, behavior in the face of temptation and impulses. It is doing what you're supposed to do when nobody else is looking and nobody else is around. My brain does not comprehend two words, and those two words are no and can't. What is change? Change is to make someone or something different, to alter it or to modify it. To replace something with something else, something better. It's something newer for exchanging the old. Present beliefs for better beliefs. Most people are programmed to believe that it takes 21 days to successfully change anything about themselves, such as bad habits, addictions, or whatever. No, it doesn't. Change happens right now. Every decision you make today or this second will affect your future seconds later. How many times have you left work or a party and a few minutes later, down the road, you see a great car accident or a terrible car accident? If you had left a few seconds or a minute earlier, that could have possibly been you. Everyone has had a close call in their life. You are where you are now because of the split-second decision you make or you made along the way. If you made the decision not to go to the mall when you did, or at that moment, you wouldn't have met your girlfriend or boyfriend. If you had not been in the right place at the right time at the right moment, you probably wouldn't have had the job that you got right now. And it goes on and on. In order for you to move forward, you must eliminate your limited beliefs. Some of you all are content with making $10,000 a month. Some of you all can't be happy unless you're making $10,000 a week or more. Your individual happiness is predicated by your beliefs. It's like all of your life, you've had a governor on your potential and your beliefs. A governor is a device put on a vehicle to keep it from going too fast or to control it. Usually they set it at maximum 70 miles an hour speed limit. But what happens when your mechanic removes that governor from your mind? Your potential for advancement is unlimited and you become unstoppable. I am the mind mechanic that removes the governor from your mind and from the minds of ordinary people in order for them to become extraordinary. Extraordinary athletes, extraordinary entertainers, actors, salesmen, managers, CEOs, and so on. Just because something hasn't happened or hasn't been done yet doesn't mean it can't be done. Records are kept and new ones are set all the time. Why? Because someone always comes along with a better plan, a better work ethic, a better strategy, and a better belief. Your governor is your conscious mind. It has limited potential. It only contains 0.0000% of your brain's capabilities. It can only process 150 bits of information per second. If you try to remember a license plate and the color of a car, you can use up that limited data capacity in your conscious mind. If you try to remember a girl's name, what she's wearing, what color her eyes, you're probably going to forget her name a few minutes later because your conscious mind can only process that 150 bits of data per second. On the contrary, your subconscious contains 99.99999% of your brain's capabilities. and it can process over 100 million bits of data per second. This means that you have tremendous amounts of processing capabilities if you can just find a way to access more of your subconscious. How can you do this? Remove the governor. How? Change your beliefs that anything is possible. Your computer is a cheap imitation of your brain. The more you use your computer, the more chances you have of downloading viruses onto your hard drive. Viruses are designed to disrupt your computer from functioning properly. When it gets infected with too many viruses, it slows down, freezes up, and sometimes shuts down. You take it to a computer technician, and they don't put it or take it apart. They put it in a programmable state, and then they go in and identify all the viruses and delete them, update your software, and install protection. When it gives it back to you, it runs like a brand new computer. The older you get, the more you use your brain, the more apt you are to download a virus. Everything that happens to you in life that is tragic or traumatic is considered a virus that gets downloaded onto your brain. Losing someone close to you, getting cheated on, lied to, failure at something, disappointment, frustration, being discriminated against, passed over for a job promotion, and so on. These are mind viruses that cause you to have anxiety, depression, stress, loss of focus and concentration, insomnia, hypertension, loss of confidence, low self-esteem, and many other issues. Once your brain has been infected with too many viruses, it starts to malfunction, becoming very forgetful. You start worrying, developing fears and phobias, self-doubting yourself, lack of motivation, procrastination. Your fears turn into phobias. You begin to have panic attacks and develop many other mental issues. That's where you bring your brain to someone like me, a mind mechanic. I place you in a trance-like, relaxed state where your brain is programmable and very receptive. I bypass your critical thinking and deal directly with your subconscious. I identify all of the viruses, and one by one, I eliminate and uninstall them. And I update your mental software and give you protection and virus resistance. I then reset your subconscious to be more receptive to positivity and resistance to negativity and stress. When you awake, you no longer have the issues that plagued you before. The best blessing in life and the best blessing in this world is to have a stress-free life. Life is a business that God gave you this business, but He's not going to manage it for you. You're going to have to invest in your own business, in yourself, in order to be healthy mentally, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. Once you come into the world, you have to learn and earn the lifestyle you want. Nobody owes you anything. You now have to go out and get it. Life is like a poker game. Every day, you're dealt a fresh new hands of cards. Some days you get a good hand, some days you're dealt a great hand, and some days you're dealt a very crappy hand. No matter what hand you get dealt, you're going to have to play it out. Your assignment is to somehow turn every hand into a winner. The more you play this game of life, the better you should get at it. Turning crappy hands into winners, becoming a master at your craft no matter what you decide to be or to do. In order to become successful, you must have a plan. Now, all plans must have what I call the 5 C's. 5 C's of a successful business plan. What are they? 1, your plan must be compelling. 2, it must be complete. 3, it must be conceivable. 4, it must be convincing. And 5, you must be committed to it. No matter what goes wrong, you must find ways to overcome those obstacles. I hope this video has been helpful to you and taught you something new about yourself and about how your brain works. If you want to learn more or to set up an appointment with me or a member of my staff, please feel free to visit my website at drlennymoore.com. That's DRLENNYMOORE.com. Or email me at LennyJMoore123@gmail.com. Or you can give me a call at 305-796-3592. Thank you for your time.